Assalamu alaikum students. This is Sabreen and today our topic is about financial markets. We all know that financial market is one of the component of yes financial system. But what is the use of financial market? Where it is used? What is its requirement? What actually a financial market is? In simple words, financial market is such a market where financial assets or financial instruments or financial securities are created and or exchanged. Got it? Financial market is the market for creation and exchange of financial assets. Now, before we go further, it is necessary for us to understand what does financial asset mean, isn't it? So, what is a financial asset? Let us take an example. Let us suppose this time or today I have surplus funds and I need to invest it. So, shouldn't I get some security? Shouldn't I secure myself that at the time of need I'll get my money back? That security, if in simple terms we'll talk, that security that I have is called a financial asset. Now, what actually it is? How does it secure a person? A financial asset is actually a receipt. Receipt. It is the receipt. It's the document. It's the receipt. What is the receipt about? It is a receipt wherein the borrower of the funds promises to pay back the capital. So, what is a financial asset? A financial asset is a receipt wherein the borrower promises to pay back the capital. Got it? So, the financial market is such a market wherein wherein financial asset is traded, wherein financial asset is created. Now, what is the requirement? What is the need that we need to trade the financial asset? We need to exchange the financial asset. I already told you, suppose at a point of time I have some surplus funds, isn't it? And so I want to invest it and I got the financial asset, a receipt by the borrower in return that he'll be paying me back. But when a borrower normally pays back, he pays back at the time when his motto, when he does not require that amount anymore. Okay, but should I, being the lender, wait for that time, or I should be getting my money only at the time when I have the need? Obviously, if I'll have to wait until the requirement of the borrower is over, then nobody is going to invest. Okay, so financial market have been established so that the lender does not wait until that urgency, but he can immediately exchange it. Exchange what? His financial asset in the financial market and get back the amount. Got it? So, a financial market is the market wherein or which allows people to easily buy or sell the financial securities. Got it? So, what is the financial market? In other words, we can say the financial market is a mechanism wherein or which allows the people to easily buy or sell the financial securities. And what are the financial securities? Financial securities are bonds, it could be shares, it could be debentures, it could be anything. Got it? Now, we should understand what are the functions. Now, we should understand what are the various functions of the financial market. How does it facilitate? We have already gone through the topic. We have already read the what actually financial market is. Now, we should be able to understand. We should already be knowing the functions of the financial market. Now, what are the functions of financial market? First of all, it helps us to mobilize savings, इकट्ठा करने में या एकजुट करने में किसको, savings को, and channelizes them, and also it helps to mobilize savings and channelize, मतलब route those savings towards the productive use, towards the use where it could fetch good results. Got it? This was one. And then it facilitates price discovery based on demand and supply. For example, I have any financial instrument. Now I need to tomorrow, if I'll go now to the market, I should be able to know, I should be knowing at what price should I buy that, should I sell that instrument, or if I require that instrument, at what price should I buy that instrument. That price, I will, for example, it will not be easy for any person to determine that price, but the financial market, considering the demand and supply of that very instrument, can easily mark the price at which the security could be traded. Got it? Considering what? Considering demand and supply of that very financial instrument. And then it provides liquidity to the financial assets. Like I already told you that I being an investor, or I being a borrower, does not need to like wait for my borrower till his requirement is over. I can easily go and get back my money. I can easily go and fetch more money, isn't it? A borrower can easily go and fetch more money from the market, because the market provides liquidity to the financial assets. Whenever a financial asset holder is in need of getting the money back, he can easily go to the market and get back the money without waiting for his borrower. Okay? And then it reduces the cost of transaction. Since both the borrower and lender are not alone, they do not need to do any activity on his own. A borrower do not need to go door to door to find the lender, and the lender do not need to go door to door to find the borrower, isn't it? So, and many other cumbersome works are already minimized, thereby making the transaction cost low or no. Helps in diversification and reduction of risk. Since now we have many options available to us wherein our risk could be minimized. Like we can have a diversified portfolio one, or we can invest in derivatives. I guess futures, or we have forwards, or we have swaps, which totally protect us against any risk in the market. We will not discuss it in detail right now, because already we'll be having the same topic to be discussed later. Okay, so there are certain derivative instruments which help us to hedge us, to protect us against the risk, and ultimately what does it do? It minimizes the risk, or sometimes totally curtails the risk. Got it? And then it provides the information about the company. Now we do not need to gather information about the company on our own. Whenever we require such information, we can grab it from the market, because the market already has a track of all the activities that a company does. And ultimately, in case of requirement by any investor, we can simply go to the market and get the information about any company which is there. And then it helps in it provides us with portfolio management services. Nowadays, we do not require to have an expertise to manage our portfolio or to create our portfolio, but our market will provide us the mechanism, or provide us with the guidance, or provide us with the proper management, wherein we can uh, easily manage our portfolio. Got it? So this was all about the financial market, its functions and all. I hope you have understood the same. And if anybody has any query, you can ask me like anything.